All right, David's been watching the weather for this weekend. A lot of people are watching it as well.
A lot of runners. It's for the 25th annual Austin Marathon, and every runner has a story of why they're doing it.
Yesterday, we talked to a runner who has run in every single one of these, 25 of them. So many amazing stories out there. Alicia Inns is live at Auditorium Shores with one of the participants this morning. Good morning, Alicia.
Good morning, John. You know, we talk about these amazing stories. You think about the sheer number of people that participate in this marathon. You not only get some amazing stories, you really get some inspiring ones at that as well. And I want to introduce you to one of the participants with me this morning, Leonard. Thank you so much for being here this morning.
Thank you for having me.
So I really want to talk about your story and your background because it is truly inspiring. Tell me a little bit about this. You are actually a cancer survivor.
Yes, I am a cancer survivor. I was diagnosed with bone cancer when I was about 20. It was in my ankle. It was a tumor about the size of a golf ball, and they did a lot of chemo, and they had to amputate my leg below the knee. But it's so far been so good. I've been a cancer survivor for about 10 years now, and so I came back a few years ago, but it hasn't stopped me yet. So.
Exactly, and I think it's amazing to hear what you've done. You've competed in other things before. I mean, the half Ironman. I mean, this is amazing stuff. Let's talk about this marathon specifically. You are actually running for and representing one of the 25 nonprofits that's part of this marathon. Tell me which nonprofit that is and why.
So I'm running for Texas 4000 for Cancer. It's an organization that raises awareness. It raises funds for research and community engagement in the fight against cancer, and they do this by sending UT students on their bikes from Austin to Anchorage every summer, which is about over 4,000 miles. And so I know about this organization through a roommate of mine, and they actually rode for me in 2013 when my cancer had actually come back, and so this is my chance to return the favor, and to take some revenge against cancer.
Right, run for some survivors as well.
Yeah.
Talk to me, I know you've been doing some training. What are you most looking forward to? Do you have some goals that maybe you've set for yourself with this marathon?
Yeah, so I actually I have a couple goals. One, I always like to try and sprint the finish.
Okay.
I like to save just enough, and the Austin Marathon is really helpful for that because it's a really, really good crowd and they really fire you up towards the end. Also, I was supposed to do the Boston Marathon in 2013, and I couldn't do it because I got sick again, and so I'm trying to re-qualify. And so I think that should work, but I don't want to say so until it's actually done. But those are my main goals, and then really just to give my support to the cancer community. So.
Alan, we really appreciate you taking the time, and good luck to you on the race on Sunday.
Much.
Yes. So coming up in the next hour, we're actually going to talk to the race director. I've got some questions for him. It's his last year doing this as the director. That's all coming up in the 7:30 hour. Send it back to you.
All right, Alicia, thank you. And thank you to Alan as well. Here's why the marathon is one of the premier events in Austin. More than 1,500 people will run the marathon and the half one. Half of them are from Austin. The traffic along the route of the race, that could be a little challenging if you're not running. Some roads are going to have one lane of traffic open. This year, the race coordinators are working with 311 to provide help if you need it. If you're driving and you're wondering which way to go, which way is closed, you can just use your cell phone and call 311.